After a tumultuous political year, the ANC Jan 8 celebrations will take place in Limpopo today.
Now, the last time it held an event in the province was at the beginning of growing divisions within the party. That was at the 2007 conference. Newzroom Afrika's Mbali Thethani has more details on that.
As the governing ANC marks 110 years of its existence, it does so in a province that holds historical significance for the party. This is where a major split in the party began during the 2007 Polokwane elective conference. Despite the protagonists having toned down a bit, the party has over the years failed to recover from that period. And with this year's celebrations taking place in Cyril Ramaphosa's backyard, what does all this mean for his party presidency?
It can still be perceived as if Limpopo is being used as a province that Ramaphosa has to test his popularity and also the launching of his re-election campaign. This I say based on the fact that already you have got two regions that have gone to conferences and they've already started making a proclamation that they want Ramaphosa to be re-elected. And at the same time, very recently, the provincial chairperson of the ANC has actually indicated that they want Ramaphosa to continue.
We all knew what happened during that elective conference. And yeah, on the eve of the 110 birthday celebrations, we've got a president which I strongly believe do have aspirations for a second term. And how coincidence is it that the celebrations is actually taking place in his home province? That for the president Ramaphosa, it's very crucial.
While divisions continue to play themselves out in the ANC, more than a decade since the Polokwane elective conference, there are still great challenges in the governing party.
There are a lot of elements within the ANC that behaves in a manner that divides the party, and no action is taken against those elements. The ANC is an open book. Whatever happens in the ANC, it's known by both members of the ANC and those that are outside the ANC.
The elephant in the room for the African National Congress have been the failure to deal with basics. And what are the basics? It's consequence management. Irrespective who is involved, if anybody is involved in, pulling the name of the organization through the mud, action should be taken. But people are doing as they please because the center no longer holds. We talk about Lustuli House in the past. If the Secretary General or the chairperson has spoken, people would have heeded, but that is no longer happening.
The ANC has a packed diary with its National General Council and elective conference planned for this year. While the party is on a mission to rebuild and renew, will Ramaphosa use this year's January 8 statement to foster unity and progress once more in the organization? While the party is on a mission to rebuild and renew, will Ramaphosa use this year's January 8 statement to foster unity and progress once more in the organization? For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mbali Thethani in Johannesburg.